we can go to Aslan and take the wagon outside there to the ranger hut, I guess, there.
Ah.
And that'll get us straight into the forest.
Alright, so for some reason Aslan's not showing up as the same character as I'm used to.
It's the third one.
Yeah. Yes, Billy, you can definitely come up and make yourself at home. Thank you. She just jumps up in my lap and is like, I'm here. Alright, so we step out and use the wagon.
Okay.
Wagon.
The wagon's Payment's favorite. Look at this person. She's got a wind-up screw in her back.
It will be the one... It'll be the one that starts with that. On my list, it's the third option.
Okay, same.
Very little cat. There you go. Look at that. And then, I think to get to the center...
We're gonna have a little bit of a walk.
Yeah, so we gotta go around, yeah, okay, it's exactly where I thought it was gonna be. We gotta go through this, portal though to get there.
Do we?
Yeah, 'cause
I mean, that just sends you to the other side.
yeah, but if you follow the path up and around, it goes up through F3 and then down past D into E4, and there's a pathway leading in from E4. The other ways are blocked off by rivers.
Oh, yeah, I see that now. Well,
Trust me,
one
Aaron.
of them is.
It's a little hard to tell on the mini map with the text in the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is where I'm thinking of, then I'm pretty sure I'm right.
Well.
If not, we got an adventure through the forest.
Yeah, my
Cool.
performer, and I'm not even sure what weapons I have maxed out. I'm not sure. I know I have shield maxed out, and that's all I really know.
Did you change to performer?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Coolio. We had
Could be boomerang, maybe.
we actually had to come here to for the dwarf quest line. We had to kill 2 bugs.
Mm-hmm.
Over here, Entry.
Okay.
What?
This way.
Oh shit, I thought it was with the green. I was like, what's that orange one? Fuck. I might be a little tired.
Not this again.
What?
You just woke up.
Yeah. I didn't get a lot of sleep though.
Whose fault is that?
Yours.
How's it my fault?
You have stream early.
It's the same time every week.
By early, do you mean 1 p.m.? Or
Yes.
that's the past the middle point of the day.
Yeah, okay. So I got like a little over 3 hours of sleep. That was interrupted a little bit.
So here's what I suggest. I got a resub from Crimson Fury.
Oh, nice. I got this emote now. Oh,
Alright.
I tapped and ran into this.
Hello, Crimson! Everyone is doing fine. We got Nawaria joining us tonight. Well, today.
Uh-oh.
Thank you for the resub. Oh yeah, Mel, I was gonna mention. You mentioned having key emblems as your bit badges, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or sub badges, 1 2 bit badges.
Yeah. And then I decided on Drakies.
Yeah, Drakies.
Drakies, I think, is the better choice, just because Drakies.
Yeah.
But
Well, there are also fewer Drakies. Just enough Drakies.
yeah. So I don't know if you've noticed, but when my alerts, I took the accolade window from Dragon Quest X, and that's what I used as my my.
Yeah, that's cool.
I wanted to have it unfurl like it does there, but I couldn't get it to do that, so more work is to be done.
I did the design on that. There's so many of those things.
It was kind of difficult because I had to remake the GIF for the frog jumping on the one. Yeah, this is what I thought. All right.
Oh yeah, I didn't have anything to do with the frog one. Oh, what?
All
Crimson one. Suitable nickname. You love my mount, or you love Mal's mount?
Ruler of time. Look at that light. That ball of light itself is the Epic of Greynarl. The Epic is not actually a text, but it is like the light left behind long ago. Of the spirit of the holy dragon, and the deeds of the past have been passed down to us. Let us ask the Epic how we should proceed forward. Mr. Srodia? With the passage of the years and months, it has fallen into slumber. This is what has been passed down to me as prophetess through the legends. You wish to awaken the Epic of Greynarl from its slumber, then seek the fire sake of the dragon. It is brought about by the fire lizards of the fiery mountain. I mean, that's a volcano. It's on the Dorachaka continent in the Calcidor volcano. Points to the red monster, the baby salamander.
Okay.
Go defeat this monster and obtain the dragon fire sake. Now the question is it gonna automatically yes, thank you. Game!
I appreciate
It's
it.
so good.
Chris says the mount with the ghost slime slave dragging you on it. Ah, yes. Crimson, I went to the casino in this game and paid 150,000 tokens to get this, so I think after spending so long in the casino. Alright, Piamet and Silly, where are you guys?
Silly's with me.
Oh, he's with you. Alright, Piamet. If you guys recall, Greynarl is mentioned in Dragon Quest IX, and the Fire Sake also appears in Dragon Quest IX.
Yeah.
We drink it.
I don't know if we can.
Damn it.
He definitely does. I wonder if it's going to be the same, like, dragon and model and everything.
Possibly.
With the re-release of Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles on Switch, I'm really hoping they do Dragon Quest IX as well. Because then I can play Dragon Quest IX and laugh at Piamet. You're so interested in the MMO? Looks fun, honestly. It really is. Especially if you enjoyed... if you ever played FF11, Dragon Quest X gives me a lot of FF11 vibes, but with, like, a lot better quality of life.
But also, it plays like a quest game that just happens to be an MMO.
Yes.
So as long as a Dragon Quest style gameplay and mechanics and stuff, then yeah, you would probably enjoy it.
Yeah.
As long as you can either deal with or get around the language barrier.
Yeah, right now the language barrier is the biggest thing for most people.
Most people.
Yeah, that because like I feel like if people want to play Dragon Quest X, they'll figure it out and get it going. Like me.
Alright.
So I don't know exactly where the baby salamanders spawn.
I think they're in those big rooms to the south.
Yeah, that sounds right. Crimson, if you want to start with a Dragon Quest game, I know you tried 8 and you didn't like it very much when you were younger, but now that you're older and wiser, you might have a Zelda Wind Waker moment like I did with that. I'd say, since you have the Switch, give Dragon Quest XI-S a try. Oops, that's not the way I want to go. You guys are going the right way. I was looking at my chat.
I do that all the time when playing this game.
Anytime I say
Alright, found him.
Baby Solomon, you keep thinking of a smaller, angrier Sarah? I was told that Sarah was already super angry, so... Now, 11 doesn't have my favorite story, but... I think overall, presentation-wise, it is the best in the series. In my opinion. I'm sure Mel has the same opinion, because I listened to the podcast where she said so.
11 actually is my favorite story.
Yep. I listened to the podcast.
I think it's great. I think it's wonderful, and I don't know, but I'm coming from a place where before 11 came out, my favorite in the series was 4. A lot of people didn't like the episodic, the chapters for 4 and whatnot, but I did.
Me too.
I really loved the character development that went with it, so yeah. And
Okay.
how each character had their own role to play and whatnot.
I got a pop-up. Did you guys get a pop-up?
Yes.
Alright, there we go. Piamet's gonna teleport us out.
Oh, it looks really interesting in the key items.
Oh, I'll have to look at it here. Omega liked 3 and 4. Crimson, you're thinking 5. So I would recommend 5. 5's super good. But I think 5's story is the best part. And if you like monster capturing, that's another thing. But if you don't like monster capturing,
I'll look at my key items.
5 might not be for you.
The pot?
That's cool.
Yes.
Alright, so we are going back to Molinar, or Aslan, right?
Yeah, Aslan to get to the Morinara forest.
Alright.
Now,
We
Crimson,
have to
the,
make
Yeah,
that
that's the
whole
third
trek
one.
again.
the key difference between Dragon Quest V system and Dragon Quest, or in like Final Fantasy 13-2 system is the monsters are an integral part of your party. The game is heavily designed around you using monsters for a great large portion of the game. Whereas FF13, they kind of just stuck a character in there.
What?
Or FF13, not 7. 13-2.
What? You had so many different monsters you could get and use them.
Yeah, but Crimson feels like they just cut out a character that they could have put in there and just put in monsters instead, which I could see
That's
that,
true.
but
Okay, I get that idea.
whereas Dragon Quest V was specifically designed to use that monster system. It stands out a bit from how it's structured as well. Yeah, that's why I mentioned that to you, Crimson, because you said that you didn't like the monster system in 13-2. And I wanted to point out that while 5 uses it, it's also the first in the Dragon Quest series to really use it. I guess 4 did a little bit with Dora and Healy. You actually really wanted to watch? Yeah. But, I love 5 stories so much that and stories primarily what I look for in games, that I enjoy 5 the most for that reason. But everything else, Dragon Quest XI just does better. In fact, if we got another Dragon Quest game that had a job system for 12, I would not be opposed to that. Three character slots and 0 characters. Oh no. Don't teach Shiny Put was the paradigm system? Yeah. Mel, was Dragon Quest IV the first Dragon Quest that you played?
No. No,
Okay.
Dragon Quest 1, or Dragon Warrior 1 was the first one I played.
Same.
Played it so many times.
I think I remember you saying that you used to watch your brother play it?
Yeah, it was Nintendo, and he was the one who got the game with the Nintendo Power subscription. So
Yeah.
the rest of us got a chance to play when he wasn't. So, yeah.
Yeah, that was the same for my dad. My dad let me play Final Fantasy. He gave me that to play. But he wouldn't let us play Dragon Quest or Dragon Warrior until he was done with it.
It's alright, though. That's one of the reasons why I never got good at things like platforming games and whatnot, but hey, you didn't need a whole lot of time on the controls to get the hang of an RPG, so...
Exactly. Crimson, if you like job systems, Dragon Quest 6, 7, and 9 have a job system. 3 technically does as well, except it's a little more basic than the others, but it's kind of like the one that started the whole active job system. If you like dragging a coffin around, Dragon Quest 2 is for you.
They made a whole bunch of improvements to the Super Nintendo version of
Yeah.
2, which is what was used as the basis for the Switch ports that came out recently for 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
I mean, they were originally mobile ports and stuff, but yeah.
Yeah, the Prince of Cannock in the original used to die, and he was useless.
Yeah.
His spells sucked. He couldn't equip anything, really. But Mel's right. In the remakes, they made it so that he was a little more resilient. He could actually equip things.
Yeah. I watched a friend play through it, and Cannock didn't die once the whole whole game.
Yeah, my dad always.
I was amazed.
My dad always complained about the original DQ2 because
It was so unbalanced.
he couldn't even equip Erdrick's sword, and he was like an heir, and he was like, why?
Because your main had to be the coolest.
Yeah.
Alright, as expected, you've brought the dragon fire sake to awaken the Epic of Greynarl. Yeah, let's hand it over to her. So this is the dragon fire sake. I can sense strong magical power from it. Holy dragon, we offer up this dragon fire sake. Please awaken. So she poured it into the lake. I have slept for a long time. For too long. Holy Dragon Greynarl, we've been waiting for your awakening. So disaster has once again visited the world. And that one there, you are the ruler of time, right? I, Greynarl, can see through everything. You have visited me in order to open the path to the King of Disaster. I remember flying through the skies with the first ruler. If it were possible, I'd like to use my own wings to bring you to the place where the King of Destruction sleeps. But my body can no longer fly. Or with a body like this, I can no longer fly. At the end of this era where I have slept for so long, only an unbelievably strong existence can change the outcome. It is as the second ruler said, if you wish to, or you will be destroyed if you attempt to take on the destruction alone. That being the case, I shall give you a new power. This is a key. That key will allow those who have the qualifications to be ruler to meet with one another. It does not have a name, but for now let's call it the ruler's key. Those who are led by the key and gather will need to group together to join the power of 8 in order to take on the King of Disaster. Even if you cannot fight alone, if you gather the power of 8 rulers, then you should be able to drive down the destruction. Now go, ruler of time. open the gates to hell with your own hands and fly within. I will once again fall into deep sleep and wait for the next era. Ruler of Time. Take this key and return to the Sunfall Plains. Or no, I will take this key and wait for you in the Sunfall Plains. Time for the battle against the King of Destruction has at last come. Make sure you prepare yourself. And we will also do what we can to help with the battle. Oh. Got some Yggdrasil leaves.
Oh, they don't believe in us, do they?
You're gonna die here.
Well,
It is the King of Darkness. Let's be real.
the River of Light at the Sunfall Plains. That is where the gates to hell will open.
All right, ladies and gents. It's after 4, so we should probably end here.
Yeah.
To give you guys an idea of what's coming up, the next quest translates on this page to "The King Sleeps in the Dark." So we are going to be heading back to the Sunfall Plains, I guess, at some point, where we will start our kill quest. I'm gonna warp back to Kamiharu movie for now.
Okay.
Okay, so I can go wherever?
Yeah, go wherever you want.
Cool.
But yeah, guys, we got quite a bit done today. As you can see, we got a huge boss rush out of the way. We got all of the race quests and their little mini dungeons done as well. And now we're actually into the actual story proper for this. So next week, I think I don't have anything going on next week.
Nope, I should
Sunday,
be here.
the 5th. Okay, Mel's available. Silly, are you available on the 5th?
Yeah.
All right, and I'm gonna assume PMN's available on the 5th.
Yep.
30.
Yeah.
You know me.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna be continuing this next week, going into the actual dungeon itself, facing off against the big bad.